Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. I decided I wanted to do a sit down video today. I was just in the mood to just sit and talk, and I was thinking about the topics that I could talk about, and one came to mind straight away, and that was my hair. If you guys have been here since I started dyeing my hair, maybe some of you guys joined me after Brad Mondo reacted to my YouTube video. Yes, I am on Brad Mondo's channel, which is low-key a flex, but also what? It's still crazy. It's been ages since and I'm still in shock. Anyway, if you've been here since I was doing hair dyeing videos, you'll know that my hair used to be really long. You'll probably know I had a bleach fail and my hair fell out. So I wanted to share my tips with you today. I also wanted to talk about my journey because my hair is a lot healthier now. As you guys can see, it's just bouncy and longer. So I've got before pictures, after pictures, I've got pictures of the growth journey. I'm going to insert them all in the video for you to see, don't you worry. And this is going to be a whole cool little video on hair growth and fixing your hair after you bleach it. No idea what I'm going to title it yet. That's what the video is about. So I've got my phone here so that I can actually see the pictures that I'm going to show you. But I'm going to start with what my hair used to look like. Let's start at the beginning. We'll talk about the hair journey first. A lot of the pictures I don't like of myself that are older, because if you follow me on TikTok you've probably seen my videos on Facetune. I used to be really insecure about the way I looked, to the point where I Facetuned my pictures to the point where they didn't look like me because I was just so insecure about myself. So I actually don't like a lot of the old pictures of me because they don't even look like me. I don't use Facetune anymore. Just keep that in mind while I'm showing you these old ones of my hair. I'll show you this photo. My face looks really weird in it. Don't ask. I'll show you this one because it's a photo shoot and I know it's not, my face isn't edited in it. So as you can see, my hair was really long. It was just past my boobs. Obviously it was damaged. It was mainly because I refused to have a haircut. I just really was so scared of having short hair again that I just didn't have a haircut for years and years and years. It was really thin even though it was really long, and I was thinking, oh yeah, my hair's so healthy because it was long, but it wasn't, and that will come into play later on in the story. So as you can see, this picture is from 2018. That's my long hair, and then I'll see if I can get another picture of it as well. Okay, this is a good picture. So this again is from 2018, and as you can see, my hair is literally all the way down my back. It's really weird as well because I look back at these pictures and I'm like, oh my god, my hair was so long, but at the time it didn't feel that long, but when you look at these pictures it looks so long. So anyway, going into 2019, I had an obsession with red hair. I really wanted red hair. I was desperate for it, so I did the 2-strand pieces that like e-girls did. I don't have a picture of the 2 strands, but basically it was New Year's Eve I think, and I dyed 2 strands red. I didn't bleach it, I just put the dye over my hair and it turned it red, and then I liked it so much that I dyed the ends of my hair red because they were not bleached, but it was just my natural hair where the dye, the dark brown dye had washed out over the years, had gone to a light colour. So I put the red dye over that, and then this is a picture from then, and I was obsessed with it, but I wanted it redder. Like I really wanted it redder. But in the new year I was going to Spain with Ash and I wanted to keep my hair brown because I get stared at a lot anyway because I have tattoos. If you don't know, I have loads of tattoos on my legs, my arm, and I have one on my sternum. So I get stared at quite a lot anyway, and I just thought if I had red hair I'd get stared at even more, and obviously I have anxiety, so being stared at is literally the worst thing in the world. So I decided to wait until after we had gone on holiday to go to the hairdressers and get my hair dyed red, and that was a really good decision because not only did I have bright red hair, I had it cut so it was really healthy, and it just didn't, none of it fell out. My hair was in great condition and the red looked amazing. I will show you it. This is the picture that the hairdresser took, so you can see there. It's a little bit shorter, but it actually wasn't that short, so I'll show you a picture that I took myself. There we go. So as you can see, that's the colour of it. Please ignore my face because it was face tuned and I don't look like that. And I really regret doing that to all my pictures because now I don't really have any memories. Like, it's not a crazy difference, but it's still annoying that I did that to myself. I followed loads of people on Instagram that made me feel like shit. Not because they did anything wrong, but it was just that we didn't look alike. And I was striving to look like people I didn't look like, and there was no positivity on their accounts, and it was just making me fall deeper into a hole of insecurity. And then I followed a lot of people that are really positive, and now my mindset has changed. The only thing I use it for is to whiten the background in my pictures because there's a whitening tool on there. So if you go on my Instagram you'll see that a lot of the backgrounds in my pictures are white. That's literally all I use it for now. Anyway, I need to stop ranting about Facetune because this video is about my hair, not Facetune. Here's another picture of my red hair. I was literally obsessed with it, but I found out really quickly that it was really hard to style outfits unless I wanted to wear black or white, because at the time I didn't really have a sense of style. My fashion wasn't very good and I was struggling to style stuff with red hair. If I had it now, it'd be so easy. Okay, so then after I realised that I was struggling to style outfits and stuff, I decided to go blonde. And this is the video that Brad Mondo reacted to. He reacted to me going from neon red to blonde at home. And luckily it turned out okay. Obviously I'll show you pictures, but I just want to clear something up from that video. I had recorded me fading the red from my hair, but my camera was just malfunctioning and I didn't have any of the footage. So I tried at the start of the video to explain to you what I did to fade my hair, because I didn't just bleach straight on that neon red. I faded it as much as I possibly could. It went to an orangey peachy colour, then I bleached it. Just needed to clear that up because people were saying, oh, it's not really from red then, is it? It's from peach. Yeah, it was from neon red, but I'd faded my hair first. Nobody is going to just bleach straight on top of red hair without trying to fade it first. So I just wanted to clear that up. Anyway, what I did was use purple shampoo. I don't know how this worked, but it really did. This is how it looked. It says, my hair after 2 normal washes, the blonde is peeking through. I think that was a Snapchat that I'd sent to my friend. And then this is another picture where you can see that it's fading. And then this was the colour that it was when I decided to put the bleach on. I was literally just using purple shampoo to fade my hair and it was getting rid of the red. I'm guessing because it gets rid of brassiness, but I don't know. It worked anyway and it got it to that peachy colour. This is how my hair turned out from that video that you saw with Brad Mondo. But as you can see, the top of my hair is white, whereas the bottom of it is like it was like a dark blonde and then the top was white. This is another picture. It looks okay here actually, to be fair, but you can kind of see where it goes into a dark blonde. And it wouldn't have been as bad if the top was dark blonde and the ends were white. With the top being white and the ends being dark blonde, it looks so weird. And for that from that moment on, I had in my brain that my hair wasn't blonde enough, it wasn't white enough. Even when I'd got it to literally white, it was falling out and it was white, I still thought it wasn't blonde enough. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been blonde and you've had this issue as well, but I literally just thought it wasn't blonde. My hair actually was okay after that. It was my bleach fail video, which I hope to God Brad Mondo never reacts to. I can't even watch it because it makes me cringe. I just don't understand what was going through my mind at that point. Why I decided to bleach my hair. Oh, it was like a downfall. It was the beginning of the end. I hope he never reacts to it because I know he would be mean because it is a really bad video. But anyway, I bleached my roots one time in the video. I originally was only going to do my roots, and then I saw someone else on a YouTube video use Alex Plex bleach by Bleach London, and I was like, oh, I've only bleached at this point I'd only bleached my hair once other than doing my roots. Like, I'd only bleached the bottom once, and I thought, well, people on YouTube bleach their hair loads of times and their hair doesn't fall out, so if I bleach mine twice, why would my hair fall out? That was my thought process. So I decided to bleach my hair after I'd done my roots. I bleached the ends and then my hair fell out, but it didn't fall out all in one go like you would imagine. This is how it looked after I bleached it. Looks fine. It looks really cute actually. I really like it. I'm gonna see if I can find the picture of the hair falling out. I know it's in the thumbnail. Yeah, okay. So this picture is what happened to my hair. So if we go back to how it looked before I bleached it the second time, you can see it's kind of thick still. The second I bleached it again, it just fell out, and that's only from bleaching my hair twice. So if you watch YouTube videos and people are bleaching their hair loads of times, just know that that doesn't mean your hair will stay in your head. And it goes back to my point that I made at the start of the video where my hair was damaged in the beginning, but I had thought that it was healthy just because it was long. It wasn't. It couldn't stand the bleach and it fell out like that, but it progressively got worse and thinner and thinner. And it was when I was at Reading Festival in 2019, and I'll show you the exact picture that made me realise my hair was a mess. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbour's dogs, by the way. So this is the picture that made me realise. I don't know if you can see because I've got a black and white top on, but look how thin and short my hair was. It literally fell out my head slowly in bits. Every time I washed my hair, some was falling out. When I go to sleep, it was falling out. When I was styling it, it was falling out. It didn't just fall out in clumps. It was a slow process to the point where I looked at my hair and I was like, wow, it's so bad. So as soon as I got home from Reading Festival, I'm sure you guys have watched the video where I cut my hair off myself. I cut it into a bob and it was so nice and thick. However, my hair was still falling out. It was not ready to stop falling out. Even though it looks great in this picture, it didn't stay like that. It just got progressively thinner. It carried on falling out. I kept the blonde for a little while and then I was just sick of it going purple when I used purple shampoo. I could never keep the colour that I wanted. My hair was getting more damaged and I was sick of it. So for some reason I dyed it blue, because in my brain I was thinking, well, I'm gonna go back brown, let's do some fun colours. So this is the blue hair. I hated it. I don't suit cool tones. I didn't like purple hair when I had purple. I don't like blue. I just don't suit cool tones, so I got rid of that faster than I had it. Then I dyed it red so that I could put a brown on, and this is where it really just goes bad, because I used a hair stripper on the blue and then I put the red on. I think the hair stripper mixed with the fact my hair was bleached, it just ruined it, and it gets worse. I know you're probably thinking at this point, how can it get any worse? It does. It gets way worse. This was my hair when I dyed it brown. As you can see, it's already looking thinner than when I first cut it off when I had blonde hair. Actually, I want to show you this picture. This day, me and my friends went to a pumpkin farm and I'd been gifted a wig from a wig company and I was wearing it, and I took it off because it was a little bit too big and I looked a bit weird. And that was the moment that I realised how bad my hair was. And I felt so insecure and so ugly, and I spiraled into a depression inside myself. I just felt like lost and hopeless and gross, and I just can't even explain to you, like that lasted for months as well, because once I'd realised it, I couldn't do anything, like that this is my hair now. And it was so, I thought about shaving it off, but then I saw a video saying that it takes so long for hair to grow back, so I didn't shave it off. So anyway, fast forward to December, you can see in this picture my hair has literally fallen out to about here, but it's thin, so I couldn't even style it, it just looked awful. And then to the infamous picture of my hair where you can see how badly it had fallen out. This is the infamous picture that you guys would have seen. I basically went to a hairdresser's that does hair extensions and I was going to get hair extensions put in, and I went there and she just looked at my hair and she was like lost for words. She couldn't do anything. It was so badly broken that she couldn't do anything, and I was stuck with this short hair. And I'm just gonna say, these are my top layers now. They've grown out to here, but at the time when I went to her they were about that long, so to about there. So my top layers were like that long. Some of them were even shorter to like there. Obviously I had short hair, and then I had the scraggly bits which you can see in the picture. Those scraggly bits I was trying to hold on to for dear life because they were the only thing giving me a little bit of length when I had it to the front like this, and it was just depressing. So my friend Cody was like, let me cut them scraggly bits off, give your hair a chance to grow back, and she cut me a full fringe in as well. I actually really liked this hairstyle. It looked really cute and I did feel a lot better about myself for a little while. Here's another picture. Cody's really good with cutting fringes. Whenever I try and cut my fringe, it didn't look like this. This was fine, but continuously felt bad about myself. I was still in that pit of just depression and feeling gross, like it just was not going away. But then obviously actually I want to show you this picture. I'm going to cover my face with an emoji because the face tuning in it is so bad. Obviously I was feeling so bad about myself from social media, and then I was feeling bad about myself because my hair's falling out, so I was face tuning my pictures harder than ever before. Worst decision ever. But actually, you know what, I'm not going to put an emoji on it. I'm going to let you see the mistakes I made. And this is the picture. Look at my hair, look how short the layers are. It's awful. So obviously the lockdown happened, which was kind of a blessing in disguise because it gave me a chance to let my hair just heal and grow. So fast forward to March, I stripped my hair. Well, I just stripped it and it just went to blonde, which, well, like highlighty blonde, which was really weird. This is that picture. And then I dyed it back brown, I think. Yeah, so this is when I had pink hair. You guys all love it. I don't think I'm ever gonna have pink hair again because I just don't really want to bleach my hair ever again. But that is the pink. I dyed the rest brown and then had the pink. It was really cool, and that gave me a lot of confidence back that I had lost. And then my hair grew a lot in the lockdown, so I will insert this picture for you guys to see. You can see how much healthier it is here, but it was still really short and I still felt really gross about myself. I think I dyed it purple. No. So I stripped the pink out. And this is this picture. I stripped the pink out, it went blonde, and then I decided to put purple in it. This is what I was saying, I hated purple because I hated blue and I hated the cool tones on me. Then I dyed the little strips red, and I was just kind of having fun with the little strips for ages because it made me feel a bit better about how I looked. And then my hair had finally grown to a length that was okay. Here's the picture. You can see how much thicker it is. So when it got to this length, I went to a different hairdresser that does extensions. This isn't an ad. The extensions extensions weren't gifted, they were all paid for, but I'm gonna put her on the screen. If you are in the West Midlands area, you know, Birmingham, Shrewsbury, Telford, Wolverhampton, anywhere, or even if you are able to drive down here, she is amazing, and she honestly saved my life. She saved my hair, she gave me my confidence back, and it was worth every single penny that I spent on it. So I had extensions put in. I had to dye my hair all dark brown. Well, it was like a black because we needed to try and get the colour to match, because obviously I had them little bits that had been bleached and coloured for ages. So anyway, once we got the colour match, I eventually got extensions put in. This is how they looked when I first had them done. They were amazing, and I just felt like a whole new person. I just feel like she'd given me my life back, and my brain was thinking about other stuff instead of how I looked. Yeah, like, well, you guys obviously follow me on Instagram, so you would have seen my hair throughout the pictures, but I will insert some pictures for you. You can literally see how much more confident I am in myself throughout all of these. And then I went to university. I'm still in university, but obviously I'm home at the minute. I had to come back to get them changed. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of them after that, having them taken out that time too. Okay, so I have this picture, so I'm just going to insert it, but you can see when I first had my hair extensions put in on the 9th of the 8th 2020, you can see the difference in my hair there, and then you can see on the other side what my hair looked like in November. Even though it's not longer, it looked thicker and more healthy, and these top bits had grown. And then this is my hair when I had it all put back in. Cute. And then we had another lockdown, and obviously they started growing out, so I had to take them out, and I haven't had them put back in. I don't think I'm going to have them put back in just because my hair is so much healthier now. This is what it looked like when I originally took them out, but that was in January, so my hair's had months to grow. It already looks way longer than what it looked like then. There's another picture for you guys to look at. If you want to see more pictures, you can go over to my Instagram and have a look at all of them. But now I'm going to get into the tips and everything that I did to fix my hair after it fell out from bleach and grow it. So obviously the first one was to just stop messing with it. Even though it was really hard, when you have really short hair and you feel so bad about yourself, the only thing you want to do is mess with it, try and make it look better, but it's not going to grow. So obviously I did the little pieces at the side. You could do that if that makes you feel a bit better. It made me feel better, but for the rest of my hair I just didn't touch it, especially these top bits, because they were just on their way out. I'm surprised they've even grown back to this much. It was so bad. The next thing is drink water. Water is so good for you, and I know it's mediocre and everyone says it, but honestly, water, 10 out of 10. The next thing is use hair oils and a leave-in conditioner. I haven't got them with me, so I'll insert a picture of the ones that I use. I live by them. I wash my hair once a week, and on hair wash day I put those in my hair. And when I had extensions, I used to put them in my hair all the time throughout the week anyway, because the hair extensions needed oil to stay soft. So those two products saved my life. Absolutely loved them. And then I changed my brush to a tangle teaser because it's a lot more gentle on your hair rather than using a, you know, like a paddle brush or anything like that. Well, obviously the extensions changed everything. You guys seen my hair before I had extensions to now. My hair hardly grew in the time that I chopped it off to the time I had the extensions. It just really wasn't growing, and that was a long period of time, almost a year. It must have been about like 9 or 10 months since I'd cut my hair off to when I had my extensions, and it just really wasn't growing. And then as soon as I had my extensions put in, and that was only about 5 months worth of hair extensions in, maybe less, my hair grew to this. And it's mainly because when you have hair extensions in, you don't wash your hair very often at all because it's effort and it's not very good for the extensions. Also, you're using a lot more products in your hair that are good for it. The shampoo and conditioners that you use affect the way your hair grows, and with extensions you have to use certain shampoo and conditioners that are really good for your hair as well. Also with the extensions, I did a lot of heatless hairstyles because my hair was long enough to do heatless hairstyles. So I was doing the bathrobe curling all the time. I was doing TikTok videos for you guys to see it. I feel like I won't have the extensions put back in because I feel so confident now. I feel as if I found myself in that time. I found my style. I don't face tune my pictures anymore. I'm happy with my hair. I feel like I'm doing better in my life and mentally that I wasn't before. And I was hiding behind the extensions for a little while as well. And then as soon as I took them out, I was really scared that, you know, what if people unfollow me? What if they only like me because I've got long hair? Because you do see people have pretty privilege, especially on TikTok. And I felt like with the extensions I fitted in a box of what people were looking for when they were following people, and I feel like I hid behind that. And then as soon as I had the extensions out, I just broke free and I feel like I found myself again, if that even makes sense. Those are my tips and tricks and my hair story. Obviously I will keep you guys updated as it grows. I was gonna wait until it was really long, but like looking at it now, it's just crazy. Like, look at it, guys. I will just do updates as it gets longer and longer. But if you do bleach your hair at home, please just be careful and be wary and know that like your hair could fall out. I was watching YouTube videos all the time and people's hair would fall out and I was like, nah, could never be me. My hair would never. It did, and it affected my life so much. It's not a case of I'll just cut my hair off, because it'll still fall out, it'll still get thin. And what if you don't like your hair short like me? I didn't like my hair short, I didn't feel confident. Don't make rash decisions like that. It's way more than just bleaching your hair, it falling out and you cutting it off. It goes way deeper than that, it really does. But if you're someone that's confident, no matter what your hairstyle is, just do you. But I do recommend just finding a good hairdresser that can do coloured hair. I will put my hairdresser's name on the screen that did my red hair. She specialises in really bright colours. Again, West Midlands area, or you can drive to her. Unreal. Like, she's so good that Brad Mondo sent her PR of his hair dye. So if you need a good colourist to do bright colour and you want to do it the right way, that's it. Couldn't recommend her anymore. Lovely as well. Such a nice girl. I am gonna end today's video here. I hope it was informative and I hope you guys liked it, and it was nice to just sit down and talk to you rather than do a crazy video and be moving around all the time. Sometimes just a sit down video is what everyone needs. Until next time, I will see you guys soon. Peace. Some of you guys wanted me to film a reacting to fan art video, but I get a lot of them quite frequently, so I've decided from now on I'm gonna add fan art into the end of the video. So thank you to you guys, because you always see me fan edits and I love them. I always post them to my Instagram story. I've got screenshots. I'm gonna post them at the end of the video, so enjoy it.